Welcome back to another episode of
Surviving the Cleaning Industry. How y'all
Yes.
doing?
In case you don't know, my name is Mrs. Johnson. I am a cleaning business owner. I started my cleaning business in Savannah, Georgia, and now we have branched out to the Atlanta, Georgia area.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And this is my wonderful partner here, Miss Tamika.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What it
Yes.
is, what it do, what it ain't.
Yes. So on this episode, we bringing you in on our move to Atlanta. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this move, honey, because 2024 was not one of the best years for us. It was actually I would say it was very challenging.
It was. I think a lot of people in 2024 had a lot of issues. So I know we ain't alone out there. Because 2024 made me feel like, oh, it gets lonely.
Sometimes it gets lonely.
Like, I don't know. It's just a lot happened. I don't know what was in the air, but...
Yeah, but we're going to talk about it on this episode. So that's enough of me ranting. Y'all check it out. This is our last day in our office. Now it's time to say goodbye. You took this down by yourself?
Yeah, I just did that.
I hope you ain't dropped my damn TV, boy.
No. We got 11 months, buddy.
Well, y'all, we moving out. It's been nice. It's bittersweet, man. Look at this shit. We're moving out, y'all.
Hey, make sure you take that with you. You take that with you.
Okay, well,
Don't lose it.
I can't. I ain't gonna lose it. Alright. This was Tenacity clean room. And this is the podcast room right here. And my son taking the TVs off the wall. And this is it, y'all. We're moving to Atlanta, baby. You know, I struggled with this decision. Like, I really struggled with this. It was hard. It was hard making this decision to move. I fought with Tamika on it. And I was trying to figure out every reason in the world to not move and keep the office, right? And even when I decided to leave, I still wanted to keep my office. And this is one of the reasons why I feel like you need to surround yourself with entrepreneurs, high-level entrepreneurs that you inspire to be like, you know. So when I started to talk to other entrepreneurs, high-level entrepreneurs that were doing like way well off more than I was about my situation, it was a little bit more easier for me to make the decision. Because it's like, girl, like what? First of all, why do you need an office? And I'm like, I need an office because I'm going to do my workshops out of the office. I'm going to do my podcast. I have to run my cleaning company out of the office. Yeah, that's why I need an office space. And I need it to be away from the house because my house is extremely loud. That's why I needed a office space. Not only that, but you can't forget the fact that it makes you look professional because you got your sign on the door. It's that boost that you get when you walk through the door. You got your sign on the door. You walking up the steps. You know, you feeling like boss lady when you got your office, right? Mm-hmm. But all that shit could be ego. Okay, all of that could be ego. If the math ain't mathing, listen. For my business model, I really don't need an office. I don't. And I was paying, what were we paying? We were paying $1,000 a month for that. And I could have took that same $1,000 a month and put it into running ads to get more business for my cleaning company. There's a lot of things I could have did with the $1,000 a month. But in my mind, I was like, no, I need an office. I have had an office for the last 5 years, and that was my third office that I moved to. So sometimes you can be emotionally attached to something, and I just didn't understand why let it go. Like, this is a good thing, y'all. Like, we're in meeting after meeting, and I'm like, no, I'm not letting the office go, right?
Yeah, y'all, she fought with me a lot, okay? Because I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, let that office go. Because if you think about it, now keeping the office now at this point would not be an asset, it'll be a liability, because what we did is in every year we concentrate on our numbers, right? This is something that we look at. So we're looking like, this is a brand new move for us. I want us to be able to take advantage of this opportunity as much as possible. So I'm like, girl, if you keep this office, not only are you going to have to pay $1,000, now you got to go and get some different locks put on the door, because we had put the office up on peer space because we were going to rent it out. Now we got to worry about people in and out. The clients was going to be sending like supplies to the office. Now we got to worry about people stealing. Like, are they going to steal? Like, we don't know because we're not there. So I just didn't want her to have a huge headache. Like, yeah, truthfully be honest, if we had to do it, then we would have made it work. But I just all in all felt like it was the best decision just to let it go, just because of the finances, because I felt like we could do something else with that $1,000. I was like, we can just record in the house like for the longest time, you know what I mean? And over time, Miss Johnson was like, you know what, alright, we gonna go. But I ain't even gonna front, y'all, it was very sad, because walking around the empty office, I thought about us having the workshops there. Our first workshop, AJ came. Like, it was everything. Our second workshop that we had Michelle there. Then our third workshop, that was virtual. So I mean, you're gonna have attachment to things, but this just shows the growth. And truth to be honest, nothing lasts forever, so I'm excited.
Moving to Atlanta. Y'all ready to move?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's bittersweet, man. Got a lot of good memories in here, y'all. A lot of good memories. So, why did we decide to move to Atlanta? Good question. The reason why we decided to move is it was a couple of different things. One, I've been in Savannah all my life. I'm actually from Alexandria, Virginia. However, don't ask me nothing about it because I don't know. I was born in Alexandria, Virginia, but we moved to Savannah when I was younger, and I've been in Savannah all my life. So at some point, I feel like if you are in a situation where you've been in your hometown all your life, you may want to consider moving somewhere else. Spreading your wings somewhere. Be getting a new city, a new environment, new food, new friends, new surrounding. You know how it feels when you move from one house and you move all your stuff out of the house, and then you move into a brand new house. It's like a new environment, new neighbors, new grass, and it's like this new vibe, this new energy that comes into you with all of the new shit that's going on around you, right? So that was one thing. I needed it, after being in the same spot for so long, I needed a change. Right, I needed a change in environment, like real bad.
Right, I have to agree with you on that, because I remember coming from Wilson, little old town of Wilson.
And you moved.
And it was just like nothing really going on. It was too quiet. Nobody was really like on the entrepreneurship wave of where I was able to be connected with people, to where it was taking me to the next level. I noticed year after year, people that I was able to see, they were still in the same spot. So I'm like, I gotta elevate, because I don't want to be like you. Like, I don't want to be in the same spot 20 years from now. And I wasn't connecting with the right people. So I said, I gotta go and experience life. I gotta go see different things for myself to help me out. So when she said she want to move, I'm like, you ready? You this something that you want to do?
If you didn't move, if Tamika didn't move, we wouldn't have never met each other. Okay, because she moved to Atlanta, right, from Wilson, and then a whole lot of other stuff happened, but that's where I met Tamika at, in Atlanta. But if she didn't decide to take a leap of faith and get out of her city and move, we would have never met. All right, and that's not the only place you've lived. You lived in Texas before, Miami. Like she's been out. She's been like, listen, I'm getting away. I'm going everywhere but my hometown, right? So she was really trying to find herself. She went to Texas, didn't work out. She went to Miami, stayed there for a while, didn't work out. She went to Atlanta, stayed there for a while, didn't work out, and then we met. But sometimes you might want to consider just getting the hell out of your environment, right? That was number one. Number two is my oldest brother. He owns real estate in Atlanta, and he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. He made me an offer. So shout out to my big brother, right? And that was one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, okay, cool. If we can rent the house out for that price, let's go. I'm getting on the road, right? So that was number two, second reason. Number three would be, I don't know, I needed an environment. I feel like Atlanta is like the entrepreneurial playground. Like, I feel like if you trying to do anything and you're an entrepreneur, I've always felt like this was the place to be, right? Just tap into the networking events they have up here, the Chamber of Commerce. It's expensive as hell to get in, but just tap into the market more. So that's one of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be closer to be able to just like really, really, really grind and tap in. Because I'm like, damn, if I could do the same grind that I did back in my hometown, here, I feel like the sky is the limit.
Y'all, so be prepared, because y'all, we're going to be out here in these business streets, okay? And we're going to do what it do.
All right, y'all. So this is the last night that we spend in my office. We're moving to Atlanta, baby. And this is the last day. Say goodbye. We had some good memories. So I took the TV down. My son moved this whole office for me. The whole office. This one, and then everything in here. He moved everything in here and everything in here by himself. Can you believe it? Man, bittersweet. Time to open the next chapter. I'm good. Things you need to think about before you decide to get an office space. One, what do you need the office space for? If you just need an office space because, let's say, in my situation, my house was loud. I have 2 little ones that run around, they fight all the time, and I used to find myself running outside with my shoes off, trying to take care of clients real quick because I was trying to run away from the noise. So that was one of my reasons. But if I had to do it all over, I would probably rent out one of those little office spaces, like, what is it? A WeWork. I would get one of those WeWork offices if I had to do it over. You know, just rent something for the time that you need. You could rent a space out here in Atlanta for what, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. It's a lot more cheaper if you do it that way. And I don't plan on getting the office no time soon up here. No way. I absolutely hate the traffic. I absolutely hate it. So I know I'm not gonna I can't see myself driving in traffic every day to no damn office. Hell no. And then what else would be another reason? You got to keep in mind, if you gonna say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, everything you said was actually good. I mean, 100%. But I just know, getting an office, you definitely want to just make sure this is the right decision for you. Like, you have to be ready. You got to look at your finances too. That's another good thing. Just looking at your finances, saying, can I really afford this? Because it's a non-generating activity that causes money to come in. So you want to see, okay, how much is it, and the location too, that what you're trying to go. So I love having an office, but I also love the fact of being able to do everything in-house and thinking about how much money you can really save, before you actually go and get an office. Now, having an office, if you start to hire, right, and then depending on if you have contractors or employees, now you can hold your meetings in places. Now, you also can hold your meetings in libraries, and stuff like
Zoom.
that, to be able to compromise certain things. But all in all, I just say it is what it is. You can make the decision to either get an office or not get an office. It's just depending on your finances and how much exposure are you trying to get, and where you get your location of your office at too. Because I like the WeWork. You can actually get a good location, and you can come in, go out. You're not compelled to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting money because I'm not there. You can actually go when you want to go.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hold them red.
Wrapping it up. Tenacity Clean is over and out. This is our last night. Say goodbye to the old office. What?
Unlock the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing YouTube videos.
Okay, but unlock the door.
Tamika say, the hell with this office, girl. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Trying to make my footage.
Well, make your footage, honey. I just need to open the door.
We had some good times in the office, huh?
This trash.
I am super, super excited, and shout out to Kylan, okay, for moving the entire office. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what type of strength he got, where he come from, but baby, listen, if you could see how much stuff we had in that office, like to the little small, you never know how much stuff you got until you actually move. And I did not realize that we had that much stuff inside that office. But thank you so much for helping us out, okay? But this move, I am so, so excited for. Like, you guys, like, I feel like this is my dream come true, because I finally have the chance to experience Atlanta the way that I should have experienced it the first time. But that's okay. Everything is temporary, so I ain't even worried about it.
And then I just want to throw this out there. If you're thinking about getting an office space, and let's say you have employees and you need somewhere to put all of your supplies and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people want office spaces so they can have the space to store and all that. Maybe consider a storage unit for that. Definitely look at your finances. And if your finances will allow you to go ahead and get the office space, start off with something small. You ain't got to go for the big kahuna, right? My first office space, my very first office space was only $450 a month. Okay, so I paid for a little small, it was a tiny little office, but I was so happy because I had my name on the door, and I was away from all the noise, so I could really focus and get some laser target focused work done with nobody around me, So I was happy about that. Then I slowly moved into something bigger, and then I got another office that had where I said I want an office where I can see, that has windows, and I want to be able to see the view, So the more money I made, the bigger space that I would get in the facility that was it. So I would move from office to office to office. I would ask the landlord, hey, they moved out of that office up there, the big joint. Let me get that right there. Let me get that. So I'd be moving my office, and then, as I made more money, I would move and stuff like that. But I really if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't have. It was a great experience, though. It was a great experience, but I wouldn't have got no office.
Yeah, I just remember when I first got here with Miss Johnson, the transitions of the offices, right? I seen it. And I was like, dang, girl, you girl, at one point, y'all, she had 2 offices. I was like, what?
Yeah, when you first came, I had an office for Tenacity Clean, and I was paying $900 a month for the podcast office that wasn't making no money. So keep in mind, your office don't make you no money. You know, that's another thing that you really gotta take into consideration. It's not gonna make you no money. You can interview people at the fucking library, at Starbucks, or on Zoom calls. You can interview people. Like right now, we live in Atlanta now, and we've been here for
a little over a month.
And we have been doing Zoom calls with people. We move our whole podcast studio inside our house. So we record inside our house. We run our business off of our laptop. So we're able to save $1,000 a month now.
That's
just
right.
by making that move. It was really, that office was all ego. It was all ego, absolutely. I love seeing my name on the door. I love the space, and I was able to do my workshops in there. Like, but you think about it, you're not doing a workshop every day. It's not like I was doing a workshop every day. So I did a workshop, like, how many workshops did we do? 3? Maybe 2 or 3?
We did 2 in the office, the actual office, and the last one we did was virtual.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? And then I thought about, I was thinking about renting it out on Peerspace. So we put it on Peerspace, and we put it on a few other places to rent out the office space, and that didn't work out for us. People were booking the office space, but we got the most bookings when we had already made the decision to leave. So we was already leaving when people was booking like crazy, and I'm like, what is this? Why y'all wasn't booking like this earlier this year? Anyway, nevertheless, God don't make no mistakes. It was time for us to go. So yeah,
I'm ready to see Atlanta, to see exactly what's going on, because just with my last experience of me being here, it was like Miss Johnson said, it was not that good. I almost didn't want to come back because it was so bad. Because I was like, I don't want to just go back. And the coincidence is, y'all, I'm exactly where I was before, which is really crazy. You know, but I'm ready to see what it has in store for us and get out and just show you guys, like, it is possible to run your cleaning business and do the things that you want to do. A lot of people say that door-to-door doesn't work or cold calling doesn't work, but now that we're actually settled in, we're going to start to get to work, and we're going to take you guys along the way. Okay?
Son. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much, son, for moving my whole entire office for me.
It was a process.
This was a lot of work, you guys. Look at this. He moved everything, and this office was junky as hell. This was junky. I ain't no telling what was in that closet. You know how it's something so junky you just don't even look inside it? I didn't even look inside it for years. We are excited. We are here in Atlanta, and we are ready. We are ready to rock and roll. We have already been looking for accounts up here. I still have my accounts in Savannah, Georgia. Okay, we just actually went to Savannah and did a walkthrough. So we be back and forth, right? But right now we are solely focusing. We're putting a lot of focus on getting our Atlanta accounts up. And to be truthfully honest with you, we're doing everything in-house, and I absolutely love it. I love it. We literally just wake up, do our morning meetings, make my coffee, we record our videos, like everything is right here. It's amazing.
Yes. The only thing I don't like is when we do step out and we get inside the traffic. Lord forbid if you take the wrong, like if you miss your turn, right? It's not like 5 minutes. That thing gonna put you back like a good 30.
It took us an hour to get back to the house one day. I was like, girl.
Like,
And she like, listen, okay, cut the music off.
Okay,
We gotta listen to the GPS down here. Literally, GPS. That's all we can listen to. You bet not miss a turn. You miss a turn, your ass gonna be riding around in circles for a while, fighting traffic. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that I try my best not to go out there in the traffic unless we're going out to take the kids out or we're doing like a family outing. But for the most part, we're homebodies and we stay home, and I like it. I love it here. Right? So if me and Miss Tamika could run our business from our home, why can't you? You can do the same. And we can actually show you how to do so. If you join our community, www.tenacityacademy.com, we can show you how we run our cleaning business that's in Savannah, Georgia, from Atlanta, Georgia. We can show you how we do it, honey. Okay?
Yeah.
Tap into the community. I actually teach a class every day, Monday through Friday. On Fridays, we play a Kahoot game where we actually give away a little cash. We have a lot of fun in our community. Y'all need to just join. You just need to be a part.
Let's go, y'all. Stop being scared. I don't know what be wrong with y'all sometimes, where y'all be suffering in silence. Like, stop doing it. Like,
Right now, it's $47 a month.
Like, for real. Like, stop doing it. Because we can help you out, and I know you guys might be on information overload and everything like that. Just come on, because this ain't nothing but family over here.
That's right. That's right. And shout out to all my warriors out there. We got a women's retreat that we are putting together. I'm excited about this women's retreat. I was doing a coaching call with my community one day, and we just said, you know what? Why don't we do a retreat? And I'm like, yeah, let's put it together. So now we are actually planning to do a women's retreat for cleaning business owners, but you have to be a part of our community. Our community, in order to be a member, you have to pay $47 a month right now. As of today, okay, I lowered the price back down to $47 a month. Really, because ain't nobody was biting for the $97 a month, just to be completely transparent with you. You know, people, it's hard out there. It's hard out here for people nowadays, you know, so I get it. I completely get it. But we definitely over deliver in our community, and it's well worth the $47 right now. Okay, I can't tell you how long I'm gonna keep it at $47, but tap in while you can. I know a lot of people asking me about the $15 a month joint. I got more people on $15 a month than anything, right? But we'll probably never do that.
Yes, because
sell again.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with that $15 a month, y'all be making me feel like a $2 hoe. I ain't got time.
We'll probably never do 15.
No.
So shout out to everybody who did take a leap of faith and jump in at the $15 a month and bet on them. Shout out to y'all the real MVPs. Y'all didn't wait. You ain't have to scratch your head, scratch your ass, and think about it. Oh, let me think. Oh. Listen, it's worth it. But you can't just come inside the community and be a sitting duck. Okay, you gotta show up to the calls. You have to show up to the calls, network with people, and really be active in the community in order for it to do anything for you. Okay?
That's right.
Other than that, we are over and out. I want to see y'all in the community. Like, comment, subscribe.
Don't forget.
Listen, if y'all live in the Atlanta area, hit us up. We here now, baby. Let's go. Let's network.